28-3, the Bills' wild card miracle, the greatest comeback in Monday Night Football history. When hope seemed lost, these teams defied the impossible and created the most legendary moments in NFL history. Get ready for pure goosebumps. Before we relive the most incredible comebacks in football history, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We're counting down the moments that prove it's never over until it's over. And these stories will give you chills. Today, we're ranking the greatest NFL comebacks ever. And trust me, you'll want to watch every single one of these games again. Our number 5 comeback is the Buffalo Bills' miraculous 41-38 overtime victory over the Houston Oilers in the 1993 wild card game. Down 35-3 in the third quarter, the Bills faced the largest deficit ever overcome in NFL playoff history. Backup quarterback Frank Reich, filling in for injured Jim Kelly, orchestrated the impossible. Reich threw 4 touchdown passes in the comeback, including 3 in the third quarter alone, as the Bills scored 35 unanswered points to tie the game. Rich Stadium went from funeral silence to absolute pandemonium as the Bills clawed back. The crowd noise became deafening, and you could feel the momentum completely shift as Houston's confident lead evaporated into panic and disbelief. Steve Christie's 32-yard field goal in overtime completed the largest comeback in playoff history. The victory propelled Buffalo to their 3rd consecutive AFC Championship game and created a comeback template that teams still reference today. At number 4, the Indianapolis Colts' stunning 38-34 victory over the New England Patriots in the 2006 AFC Championship. Down 21-3 in the first quarter, Peyton Manning faced his demons against his biggest rival. The Patriots jumped out to an 18-point lead, dominating both sides of the ball. Manning threw an early interception, and it looked like another playoff disappointment for the Colts against their AFC East nemesis. Manning methodically picked apart the Patriots' defense, throwing for 349 yards total. The Colts scored 32 unanswered points from the second quarter through early fourth quarter, completely flipping the script on their tormentors. With the Patriots driving for a potential game-winning score, Marlon Jackson intercepted Tom Brady's pass, sealing the comeback and sending the Colts to their first Super Bowl since moving to Indianapolis. Manning finally conquered his playoff demons. Number 3 is the New Orleans Saints' incredible 36-32 victory over the San Francisco 49ers in the 2011 divisional round. Trailing 17-0 early and 23-17 with under 4 minutes remaining, the Saints pulled off a masterpiece. San Francisco controlled the game early, building a 17-point lead behind their dominant defense and efficient offense. Drew Brees and the Saints' offense looked completely out of sync against the 49ers' physicality. With 1:37 remaining, Brees found Jimmy Graham for a go-ahead touchdown, but the 49ers immediately answered with their own score. The back-and-forth final minutes created instant classic status for this playoff thriller. The game's defining moment came when Alex Smith fumbled while trying to kill the clock. The Saints recovered, kicked a field goal, and completed one of the most dramatic comebacks in playoff history. Our number 2 comeback is the Buffalo Bills' 38-35 victory over the Miami Dolphins on September 10, 1990. Down 37 in the fourth quarter, the Bills scored 31 points in the final 13 minutes of regulation to force overtime. Dan Marino threw for 390 yards and 3 touchdowns, completely shredding the Bills' defense. Miami led 30-7 with 13:16 remaining, and the Monday Night Football audience was ready to change channels. Jim Kelly became Superman in the fourth quarter, throwing for 234 yards and 3 touchdowns in just 13 minutes. His precision passing and clutch performances under pressure created one of the greatest individual quarters in NFL history. Scott Norwood, who would later miss wide right in Super Bowl 25, nailed the game-winning 30-yard field goal in overtime. The irony wasn't lost on Bills fans who witnessed both his greatest triumph and most painful miss. This comeback became Monday Night Football legend, with Al Michaels and Dan Dierdorf providing iconic commentary. The national audience witnessed pure football magic that's still referenced as the greatest Monday night comeback ever. Our #1 greatest NFL comeback is the New England Patriots' historic 34-28 overtime victory over the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51. Down 28-3 with 8:31 remaining in the third quarter, the Patriots completed the largest comeback in Super Bowl history. The Falcons led 21-3 at halftime and extended to 28-3 early in the third quarter. Matt Ryan was carving up the Patriots' defense, Julio Jones was unstoppable, and Atlanta looked destined for their first Super Bowl championship. Tom Brady remained calm despite the massive deficit, methodically leading scoring drives while the Falcons began pressing. His leadership and precision passing under ultimate pressure showcased why he's considered the greatest clutch performer ever. The comeback's defining moment was Julian Edelman's impossible catch off his shoe tops with 2:28 remaining. The ball bounced off multiple hands and bodies before Edelman secured it inches from the ground, keeping the Patriots' hopes alive. The Patriots scored 19 points in the fourth quarter, including a 2-point conversion that required perfect execution. You could feel the momentum completely shift as Atlanta went from celebration to panic in real time. James White's 2-yard touchdown run in overtime completed the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. White finished with 3 touchdowns and 139 total yards, capping a performance that will be remembered forever. This comeback cemented Brady's legacy as the greatest quarterback ever and proved that no deficit is insurmountable with proper execution and mental toughness. The game became a masterclass in championship composure. These comebacks prove that football's greatest moments happen when hope seems lost. They remind us why we watch sports, for the possibility of witnessing the impossible become reality through pure determination. Each comeback required perfect execution, mental toughness, and a little bit of magic. They created legends, broke hearts, and provided memories that last lifetimes. If these incredible comebacks gave you chills, subscribe for more NFL classics. Let me know in the comments, which comeback shocked you most? Check out our other greatest moments content. And remember, it's never over until the final whistle.